Hi everyone, this is Denise from Resolute Studios. I'm creating a group of 4 exercise videos for you to practice at home called Simple Shape Up. Basically, I want to keep the movements simple so everyone can practice these at home. Just making sure before you take part in any exercise program that you make sure you get full medical clearance from your doctor if you've any illnesses or injuries. Also as well, when you're exercising, it is recommended to do a quick warm-up beforehand. So about 5-10 minutes walking, marching on the spot, up and down the stairs or down the hallway. There's going to be 4 movements in each workout, 1 minute each, completed 4 times. I'm going to do 4 different areas of the body. We're going to focus on arms, legs, and then we'll do a bit of cardio work as well, working on your fitness and core. So once we finish all of these workouts, we're going to combine them together into one. So you'll have the full workout, full body, 4 times. I've also created a Facebook group called Resolute Body, so you can access this page and join yourself in, or as many friends as you like. You can access the videos, and any questions that you might have you can post up and I'll answer them as we go week to week through the videos. You'll also see lots of information about an amazing product called Clean 9. It's a 9-day detox with a follow-on Fit 1 and Fit 2 that you can complete over the course of the 4 exercise videos in your own time. There's also a website, resolute.ie, which will have all my information on my class and courses in both Dublin and Mullingar. So once you finish today's workout, it's going to be me doing the exercises once for a minute. You just press rewind and then we'll go again for another 4 times. Okay, so everyone, we're just going to start off with breaking down the movements. Once you finish this section and you know about the technique, you can just skip over it then and do your 4-minute workout then 4 times. So you have your towel beside you. You're going to need your chair as well. So we're going to start off with a side leg series. You're going to do this on both legs, so that will be your first 2 movements. 1 minute on the right, 1 minute on the left. You're going to take your chair out in front of you and make sure that you're standing directly behind it. You're going to hold on to the chair lightly, not leaning over the chair. I'm big about posture, so make sure that you keep your head and your shoulders back. Use those core muscles by drawing the belly button in, keeping your feet and your knees underneath your hips. So you're starting off with the one leg out to the side. You're going to raise the leg up just as high as your flexibility will allow, not raising up too high to feel the strain. Make sure your knees and the hips and your foot are in a straight line, pointing directly out in front of you. You're taking the leg then across to the opposite side, which is now working on that inner thigh muscle. So out to the side with the leg, keeping those toes and hips forwards, and then crossing it over. So you're going to have 1 minute to complete this exercise. You can go slow and you can go fast, but don't lose that technique. Okay, we're going to really focus on technique all the time. It's going to be 1 minute on this leg, and then we're going to swap over to the opposite side. So taking the leg out as high as you can, across to the opposite side, keeping the core muscles active and not leaning over the chair. That's exercise 1, side leg and inner thigh raises. Okay, so exercise number 2 is going to be squats, which is a really great one for the front of those legs. It's going to really help tone up those glute muscles as well, so tone up the ass. So I'm going to need your chair again for this one. You're also going to need your towels. Towels just to give you a little bit of arm work, so why not? What are you going to add that into? Okay, so what we're going to do is work on the technique. I'm going to turn my chair sideways just so you can see side on view. So if you want to, you can anchor your chair against the wall if it's a little bit slidey. You don't want to end up on your bum while you're doing this one. So you can put your chair against the wall, as I said, just to give a bit more grip. So you're going to come in front of your chair, and again, you just want to take your feet either directly underneath your knees and your hips, or you can go up to the width of the legs of your chair. Now beforehand, we would have said not to make sure that your knees don't go over your toes. But now you're allowed to drop your knees over your toes, but make sure your feet stay down. So your heels and your toes always stay down. We're going to hold on to the side of your towel and stretch it right out in front of you. From here, relax your shoulders down and keeping your head extended, making sure you know exactly where your chair is behind you. So sitting back into the chair. As you're sitting down, you're going to sit your hips behind you. Your arms are going to stretch out in front of you, And as I said, make sure that those feet stay anchored down onto your floor. Coming up then, controlled, and bringing those arms back up to shoulder height. Keep drawing the belly button in towards your spine, but you don't completely rest down onto the chair, so don't sit down there for 5 minutes and have a break. So you're sitting down, and then coming back up. Now again, you can just normal breathe, in through the nose, out through the mouth, not holding your breath. And for anyone out there that wants to make this slightly harder, I'm going to spin this forward so I can show you. I'm going to add in a knee raise. And this is going to bring in a little bit more leg work, a little bit more cardio work, get the heart thumping, and work the core a bit more. So it's exactly the same technique. You're squatting down, but as we're coming up, we come into a knee raise and squat down. And take that knee up towards the towel, squatting down, alternating legs. You're going to feel this on your arms, you're going to feel it on the legs, and you're going to feel it on the core. Well done, so that's exercise number 2. Okay, so you've just done number 2, which was squats. Number 3 exercise then is going to be lunges. So this is going to be another tough one for the legs. And again, just really focusing on that technique. So I'm going to spin the chair sideways. We won't need the towel for this one. So I'm going to spin it sideways just so you can see. You don't have to use the chair. The chair is really just there. If you feel a little bit wobbly and off balance, it helps some people to hold on to the side. You can use your other hand on your hip or to your side. And if you're not using the chair at all, you can leave your 2 hands then side to side on the hips. When you're doing the lunges, you want to imagine that there's a big hole in the floor or a big gap. So you're stepping over it rather than making a tiny step and trying to bend down into it. Take a big step. So I'm going to use my 2 hands on the hips. Remember, you can use your hand on the chair. So when you take a big step forwards, you're going to bend your back knee. It's really important that you bend the back knee. A lot of people bend the front leg and don't do the back leg. That's not going to do anything. So your back knee needs to go underneath your hip, and what that's going to do is creating a straight line. So you've got your head, your shoulders, your hips, and that back knee is underneath you, so really take it down. Front leg is anchored to the ground, so you're pressing your foot down. Try not to let your knee go over your toes, so keep that straight line. Take a good push to bring yourself back up, and we'll change sides. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale, alternating sides. So pick a spot in front of you, so you can keep looking at it, or use your chair, belly button in towards your back, keeping your shoulders back. Okay, so that's exercise number 3, lunges. Okay, so we're ready to go. Remember, exercise 1 is done on both sides. So that's your first 2 minutes. Then we've got exercise 2, which is squats for 1 minute. And then lunges, alternating for 1 minute. Got my stopwatch. I'm going to keep in time as well. So here we go. Side leg on 1 leg. Deep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Out and kick. Out and kick. Out and kick. Stretch that leg. Keep the heads up, shoulders back. Get a swing on the leg, but don't over swing. You want to contract along, inner, outer thighs. Keep the belly button tucked in. 20 seconds gone. Breathe. So you don't want to fall into that opposite leg. Keep it nice and stretched. Don't lock out that knee. We're halfway. So breathe. You want to keep the hips forwards. Don't twist the hips. So stay directly ahead. Don't fall into the chair. So keep standing up nice and tall. Nearly there. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Opposite side. Ready. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Out. In. So again, same technique. not overusing the chair. You're not swinging the leg too high. Keep the hips forwards. What you should find now, the other leg is quite sore. The one that you're standing on, you're going to feel it along the side of the leg as well as the side of the top leg. Keep drawing the belly button in. So we're just halfway, we're nearly there. Out, side, and breathe. Reach. So that's your 30 seconds. So that bottom leg is probably burning a little bit now, I can feel it. So don't sacrifice speed and technique. So technique, technique, technique. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exercise 1. Grab those towels. Okay, so here we go. Squats. I'm going to leave this down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down and up. So sitting back into the chair. Not falling back into the chair. Keep drawing the belly button in. Anyone want to make it harder? Knee raise. Down. Up. That's going to bump up the heart rates. Good. So we're nearly there. Halfway. That's almost nearly there. Breathe. Remember, just lightly sitting onto that chair. 20 seconds. Nearly there. Nearly there this time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get rid of that towel. Turn your chair around if you need it. Holding on to the edge. Lunges, number 3. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. It's your last movement. Alternating. Bend and press. So what you should find, your heart rate going up a little bit. Breathing's getting a bit faster. Big step. Don't let your knee go over your toe. How are we doing? Halfway. Breathe. Pick a spot in front. Keep drawing those belly buttons in. Back knee under, no cheats. Nearly there. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Well done. At this point, if you know the movements, get your phone out. Pop on another 4 minutes. 4 times in total. Or press rewind and follow with me again. Well done. Well done. I hope you enjoyed that, your first exercise video focusing on the legs. So you can do this video every day for the next 7 days until we release the next video, which is focusing on the arms. So speaking about arms, we're going to need 2 of these for next week. 2 bottles of water. If you have your own hand weights, that's perfectly fine to use, but bottles of water are great. You can get them in different sizes. Obviously, the bigger the size, the heavier the weight, so you can make the arms work a little bit harder. Or what you could do is start off with the small ones and then work your way through to the heavier ones as the week goes on. So I'll be releasing this video then for the arms next week. If you've any questions, pop onto the Facebook page, Resolute Body, and any questions, as I said, if you've any queries, pop them onto the page and I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can.